Hello, everybody. It's Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration. Today for the YouTube hop. Have an echo. I'm going to kill this right here. There we go. That way I don't see it or hear it. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. A wonderful day. It is Friday. Who doesn't love Friday, right? So anyway, I'm Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, and we are here with Take 5 over here on YouTube. Up in my description gives everybody's YouTube channel. We would love it if you'd subscribe to everybody. And also, not only just subscribe to everybody, but if you could give the thumbs up on each one of the videos, that would be fantastic. That's something that YouTube likes. Okay, full disclosure here, you guys, this is a pre-recorded video. I did this video yesterday, knowing that I would not be able to be here live with you guys because my granddaughter has a makeup softball game tonight. So I decided instead of canceling, I would just do a pre-recorded video and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to repeat that a couple times during this recording just so everybody knows what's going on. Now, what am I going to work on today? Well, as you know, Take 5 has a VIP group, 5-star VIP group. The 5-star VIP group is Mary from the Painted Peach, Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, which is me, and also Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette. It's a wonderful and fantastic, fun little VIP group, and we just did a rebranding, a revamping of it. And now with your monthly membership fee, you get a kit, okay? What's cool about ours is you have 3 creatives in there, not just one. We each take a week, a month that we go live and do something in the group, and then we craft and chat together and do our kit together. You'll automatically be sent the kit, and that way you can craft with us, which is a lot of fun. Now, before that, we were all taking turns supplying kits. This is actually Mary's kit from last month, and I have not had an opportunity to get it done. But this gives you kind of an example of some of the things that we do in the group. So that's why I thought, well, I'll go ahead and do that for our YouTube takeover. So anyway, here we go. So what we got in our little kit here was we got a galvanized jar. We got some greenery. We got a little baggie of beads and ribbon, and there's some jute right there. A little baggie full of material, different materials to make a bow and stuff with. We have this beautiful lemon. We have, actually we have a few of the lemon, and we have some gingham. We have a piece of what looks to be gauze, coffee stain, and a little piece of linen right there. We also have this beautiful and wonderful piece of rice paper that we're actually going to put onto our galvanized jar. Okay, she sent us a napkin, a couple of napkins here. Look how fun this napkin's going to be. Do something with. How much fun is that? Right there. But here is our rice papers that we have. We have 2 of them, like I said. We have this larger one. Then we have this one that's a little bit smaller. I think I'm going to use the smaller one. We may, if we have time, I may go ahead and do something with this too, and we could hang it. You know, it's just a little bit bigger is all. And we might do something with that because I could always give one to my mom and keep one. If we have time, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off so that we have this nice clean slate. Now, this is galvanized steel. I want to put white underneath there. And here's the reason, okay? You can see right there, it looks nice and vibrant there with the gray underneath. Now, it's going to be a little more transparent when it gets wet and we put the paint on. But if I put this with white underneath it, see how much more vibrant it is. That's why we like to do that, okay? So let's just grab this plate right here that I just threw down and grab some white paint and we'll get started on painting this galvanized steel. Now I am going to take my sanding brush here, and I'm going to kind of go over this thing here, just to put some grooves in it. And I'm just going up to the neck of it right there. Okay, just kind of sanding it so the paint has something to stick to. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol here, and we're going to clean it off. Ooh, don't pour that much out. But we are just going to clean the oils off of this so that it'll help with that paint and our glues and things like that to stick a little bit better. Okay, see all the nasty that's on there? All right. So, there we go. Now, you can do your jar either way. See how you have the little knots here? Or you can do it this way if you would rather. It's up to you. I'm going to do it with the knots up. That's just what I'm going to do. We can take that off, and we could put ribbon or some of the material as our thing there if we wanted to. Okay, so now I am just going to start painting this. I'm just going to get some paint on here. Don't have to have full coverage. We just need paint so that our, like I said, our whatever it's called, our piece of rice paper, words are hard today, rice paper is covers the whole, you know what I'm saying, covers the, so it'll stick on there. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of, it's not going to matter if it's up a little bit because we'll end up putting a bow up there because she sent us the stuff for a bow. I'm going to reach over here and grab my dryer, and I'm going to get that dry, and then we're going to put our Mod Podge on there, and then get our piece of rice paper on there. Now, when Mary did in the VIP group, she did use the iron method. I'm not going to mess with doing the iron method just because wrinkles don't bother me, so I'm not going to really worry about it. But if you want to do the iron method, you do the iron method. You do it however you want to do it. It's your project, right? So I'm going to do something here real quick. I'm just going to kind of wipe this paint off of here just so I don't get it all over the place. I need to get in the habit of doing that more often. Okay, so now here's what we're looking at. Okay, I could go ahead and trim my piece of rice paper, but I really don't think I'm going to, at least not from side to side. I think I will at the top, and I think I don't think I'm gonna worry about the bottom, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the white off up here at the top. So I'm just gonna kind of tear this, just gonna see if I can tear it just using this ruler, or if I actually need to get some water out and tear it that way. But I have a feeling I might be able to just kind of, no, it's just too thin here. I'm just gonna grab it and I'm just gonna tear it right along here. Now I will show you something real quick. If we put some water on here like this, okay, and then we get our pencil out and we use our pencil to tear it a little bit, okay, that helps with having a little bit more of a controlled tear right there. Okay, and like I said, I'm not going to worry about the bottom because we're going to just make sure that we get it on there, because I don't care if it's off a little bit up there at the top. Okay, but I want it side to side and like that. All right, so let's grab us some good Mod Podge right here. Now, I might have to hit this on the side of, nope, I got it. See, I might have to hit it with the side of my table, but we didn't. Let's grab our little Mod Podge brush here. And we are going to start putting Mod Podge on it. Let's put our stuff away as we go, Christy. And that way we don't have a big mess. Okay. I told you guys I was going to repeat this on this live. So if you've been on here from the beginning, you're going to hear me say it again. This is a pre-recorded video, so I am not ignoring you in the comments. We had a rescheduled ball game for tonight, and I didn't want to cancel, so I'm just doing a pre-recorded video over here on YouTube. So I am not, like I said, I am not ignoring you. The other thing I wanted to say, if you do have comments, questions, or anything like that, do comment on this video, and I will go back and make sure I read all the comments to answer your questions. Now, if I have time while I'm at the game or whatever, there is a possibility that I will be in the comments and can just answer as we go, and I can say hello to everybody there. So there we go. Sit that down, and I'm going to kind of spin this around like this. I want to make sure that I'm all the way off of the thing, and I want to make sure I'm good from side to side. It looks like it. Now I'm just going to kind of pat that down just a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy pushing real hard. What I like to do is I like to take me a chippy brush, and when I'm doing a napkin or rice paper or anything that feels kind of thin, and I just kind of pounce that paper down into my Mod Podge. Now the reason I use this is because if I feel my paper, I can feel the glue coming through. Okay, and if the glue is coming through, I'm going to get it on my fingers and it's going to stick to it, and the next thing you know, I'm going to end up with it stuck to my finger and I tear my project, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm going to dry that a little bit right there. So, and like I said, this is a kit from last month from our VIP group. Our VIP group has been revamped, and you get a kit every month with our VIP group. I'd love it if you join that group. We've got a really fun project coming up this month. If you join today, we might be able to get you a kit by the time we do it all together, but we would try real hard. But we have already figured out everything that we'll be doing for the next couple of months, and the themes that we have each month are going to be fantastic, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So that's pretty dry. So now I'm just going to take my plug your ears a little bit if this sound drives you crazy. I'm just going to kind of, I'm not going to like keep sanding on it, because I can kind of, especially since this is metal, just kind of hit it, and so it kind of it'll kind of make it perforated. You see that? I'm not hitting every single spot, just kind of going along there. It's metal, so that has a sharp edge on it, so that helps tear that off. But look at that. Is that not adorable or what? I love this paper. I absolutely love Daisy's. I think she picked it out for me in particular to do. Just saying. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to sit this aside and let that dry. We'll kind of grunge it up a little bit and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to grab my Bodabra. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on my Mod Podge so don't end up with it everywhere. And we're going to make us a fun little bow to put on there. Now, I have the stuff here, in here, to make a little tag or a little dangly. I love this green right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another piece of jute, which I don't have with me right here. I'm just going to grab my little container of my jutes so that I have a starting thing for my bow to tie it. I don't want to use this one that's quite as thick, and I want to save the green one for a little tag. So see, I'm just going to grab a little wad of that. Ooh, boy, that smells like the burlap and the twine, jute, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now I'm going to get this knot out of here real quick. Just like that. I definitely don't need this big of a piece. So I'm just going to take that and get us some scissors. Whoops. And cut us a chunk of that off. So there we go. Right there. Now, if you don't belong to the Take 5 free group that is over on Facebook, I highly encourage you to join that group. We do lives. We do all kinds of lives. We do Wonderful Wednesdays. We do Fridays Friends. Once a month, we do a bigger event where we invite some of our friends to come and watch us and craft with us. Not watch us, but craft with us. Tomorrow we have an event coming up called it's a tea party, and we got a full day from 9 o'clock in the morning till about 9 o'clock at night. We have a fun little group coming on to craft with us for that. I want to make this so that it goes over and you twist. That's how you keep your the right side up on each one. Okay, so I'm going to push that down in there. I'm going to show you with this one because we're going to use all this ribbon up. All right, so I started over here and ended over here. So this time I'm going to start over here. I want my print up. Just going to pinch it and put it in there like that. Then I'm going to twist here in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to flip it over and put it in there. And see, that way my loops have the same color on each side. Now, if I was making a messy bow, I would not want to do that. I would want all of my, trying to decide if I want to do a messy bow now that I'm thinking about it. Let's take this out and let's start over. I'm going to do a messy bow. So I'm going to want all my print up. Okay. So when I come across there, I'm going to have to cut it, I think, if I do a messy bow. So let's do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my 3 pieces here. Actually, there's 4 that are like this. Okay, and I'm going to do it in thirds. Like that. Now, do I need to use all this? No. Let's just do 2 and see how that goes. So let's do thirds. I'm just very indecisive today, you guys. I apologize. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm just going to do a messy bow. Now, you can still do your messy bows on your bow dabber. It just helps hold your stuff. And this way, I'm going to have all of my fabrics, my print to stay at the top. But if you're wanting to do a loopy bow, you'll definitely do the twist thing when you pull it around and stuff. And I probably made this a lot harder than I needed to. So let's see, I put 3 of those on. Let's put there's 2 of those. This one doesn't matter because it is the same on both sides. Right there, like that. Okay. And let's see, I think I want to put this and this towards the top. Let's put a little bit more of this in here. Just like that. Right there. And then we're going to go in with a couple pieces of this right here. This is almost like I'm sure she coffee stained it. It's like it's the gauze, first aid gauze is what it, or it could be the cheese, the cheese cloth. So I'm going to cut this. Something along the lines of that. Right there. Do, 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 I think that'll be good. Right there. I think this is going to be cute. You guys, this jute always makes my nose itch so bad. Now, when you go to tie your stuff, if you take it and you cross over and tuck underneath, and then tuck underneath again, that helps keep the tension on your bow so it doesn't come back loose right away. Okay, so I'm going to pull that up out of there, and I'm going to do it again. The double bow. I'm not worrying about if my knot is on top or bottom, because we're going to put that piece of that lemon in the center of this bow. Okay, so now I'm going to go around a couple times because I want it to make sure that it stays. You know how sometimes your jute will break, or you don't get it tight enough, or whatnot. Okay, so I want to round it twice. That's probably good. Actually, I'm going to come back around to the front here, and because I'm going to leave these strings kind of hanging on here, I think that'll be kind of cute. Okay, I'm going to shake this guy all up right here, just kind of get him all messy and weird. All right, so now when we put this on our jar, it's going to be really cute, I think. Okay, so I kind of want some more of this gauze down here towards the bottom. It's like that's all up at the top. Let's do some pulling. Now you can go in and trim some of your pieces and all that, but I think he looks kind of cute like that. Okay, so and see, we'll stick him right there in the center, and we're going to put this lemon in the middle of that. I think that's going to be really cute. But first thing we need to do, now that this is dry, I'm going to get my distress ink out. Whoops. And I got a brand new dauber here, and I'm running out of my distress ink, but we're going to make this work. I think I'm going to have to buy some more. I think you can buy the ink to put on that. Now see how I have the glue and the paint up there at the top of that? You're not going to see that, so it doesn't matter. But I definitely want to go around the edges here just to, you know, antique it up, give it a frame around it so that you, you know, your eye is drawn right to the center of that there. So we're going to go, not putting a whole bunch. Now this being new, it looks like I'm really getting a bunch on there, but the ink pad is almost all dried up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go around the galvanized with the ink. I don't know that that will stay on there, but I did go around that top edge right there. Okay, now I'm also going to take my little guy, and I'm just going to kind of go across my paper. And that's going to pick up any high spots and just kind of dingy it up just a little bit. All right, so we have that right there. Okay, so we're going to put that on there, and this one here. And then we have this little, oh, I should have put these in there. I should have put this. We'll get those on there. So let's get us right here. Now I thought I laid my needle. Oh, there it is. I grabbed this darning needle, which is kind of big, and you can use it for your jute and your ribbons and things like that to put your beads on stuff. Okay. So we need to see what we have here. We have 5 and 5. All right. So I'm going to just stick them on for right now, and then we'll decide how we want to do them for sure. On here. Just going to use them all up. There's no reason to keep them. They'll just get lost. Let's go every other color though, like I started. Okay, I did not knot the bottom. So, because I want to see exactly what I want to do here, I'm kind of thinking along the lines of putting, I don't know. I don't know if I want to put a little tag or what I want to do for sure. Just have it. Let's try to decide here real quick. I love this green though. Don't know if we just want it to, well, let's do this. Let's tie us a knot, tie a couple knots here so that the beads don't roll off the end. There, I'm going to do it about 4 times so that it's bigger than the end of my bead there. Like that. Now what I could have done is we could have done a little, can't decide if I want to just have that kind of hanging from there. Maybe if I put it on like this, that's what I think we'll do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to leave a little gap in here like this, and we're going to hook that underneath there, and it'll hang down. And then I'll put our lemon, and they'll just kind of hang down as a little bit like some little danglies. If we don't like it, we'll say, daggone it, we shouldn't have done that. So I'm going to just put me a knot about right here. And that's what we're going to try to do and see if we like that. Or not. But not about right there. So again, I'm going to tie this 4 or 5 times so that it's bigger than the hole in my bead right there. I think that is, but we're going to go one more just for good measure. Okay, so just like that. All right, and we'll just let those hang down like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take this jute that we left on our bow here. Now remember, our bow is not attached yet. And I'm just going to kind of tie this up here so that now it has become part of my bow. Okay, just like that. And see, they'll just kind of dangle down a little bit like that. I think that'll look really cute. Okay, so I need to get some scissors. I'm going to cut these a little shorter, just like that. And we have this here, and we have this. Now, like I said, I was thinking about making a tag to kind of hang down there too. I'm thinking maybe we'll just take this piece of fabric here and we can figure out how to attach it in just a second. Okay, I still have this cute ribbon there, but we'll see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to stamp something on that. So let me grab my letters here. There we go. And I think I'm going to grab some black ink just because it'll show up a little better. And I think what we'll spell out is we'll just spell out lemons. And I think I'll do it in the uppercase letters. And these little guys are really cool. Wait till I get them out and I'll show you guys what is so cool about this stamp set. Right here, I purchased it at Michael's. Make sure you get with the discount. There's always sales and coupons with Michael's. So, okay, so I'm going to get my letters, the L, the N, E, O is right here, and S. And I think we need the letter N too. Okay. Just like this. I think that's all my letters. Okay, but this is what's fun about these stamps here is your letters are right there on top. So I take the L, E, M, O, N, S. Lemons. And they're all hooked together. See that? So it makes it a little easier to stamp your stuff. Okay? So now I'm just going to stamp the word lemons on this piece of material right here. I'll do it this direction. Right here. I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle. I don't want it perfectly straight. Look right there. Lemons. Makes it nice and easy to do your words if you want to keep your words kind of evenly spaced. If you don't want to keep them evenly spaced, you can still use them and just don't hook them together. I'm going to go ahead and clean them off, just because if I don't, then it'll be all yucky. Now we need to, I think I'm just going to kind of glue this up in here like that and just kind of let that hang down with our ribbon right there. Okay, so see, this is where we are so far with the little plastic lemon right in the middle. Okay, isn't that kind of cute? I think that's turning out kind of cute. And I'm thinking that we want to put some of this greenery in that bow also. So I'm just going to kind of work it up a little bit and see if I can just shove it in there. Do I want it on this side? Yeah, because then the little yellow lemon will cover it up. I think that'll work out really good. So we're going to stick that in there like that. I think I might just use two. I think I might just put one on each side and go in there. Now I'm just kind of lifting up my jute and shoving that under there. I'll put just a little drop of glue on there to make sure that it stays nice. But there's what we have so far on our little lemon sign. This is going to be so cute when we're all done with it. Okay, now here's something that we need to think about. I could take this ribbon, and this could be what makes the sign hang. So let's think about that. Do we want to take this off? I'm going to just untie it, and let's see if we want to do that. If I did that, I could take my little pieces here, my little ribbon, right like this. I mean, why the heck not, you guys? I think that will be really cute. So I'm going to tie us a little bow here. I'm going to try to keep my colors up to the top when I tie it. Not promising that that will happen. But just like that, and pull that through. Like that there. I think I might want to tie a double bow there, or a double knot there, just to make sure that it's big enough that it's going to stay in the thing. Just like that. Okay, we'll take this one and we'll tie it twice also. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Friday. And again, if you are watching this and commenting, I will get back with you and comment or answer any questions or anything that you might have about this project. But I think that's going to be cute. It's going to be really cute. Okay, so because this is a pre-recorded video right here. I am not ignoring you. I am not live. Okay, so now let's grab our glue, our hot glue gun right here. And we are going to start putting our stuff on here and deciding if what needs to go and not. So I'm just going to put this blob off of here. Just going to kind of go in the middle, and I'm just going to kind of make us a big blob of glue. All right. Now we are putting this on metal, so we'll have to hold it for a second to make sure that it's it's already stuck real good. So I was going to say to make sure that it stayed nice, but it feels like it's going to stay nice. Okay. I think this is going to be cute. So cute. I can't wait. Be able to hang this in my new kitchen if our new countertops ever come in. You guys, my kitchen, we are living with a kitchen that has no countertops. Most of our cabinets have been emptied out and are in the living room. So it's fun around here. Got a lot going on, but we finally got the drywall where we took the tile down and fixed all of that all up. So that's done. And I'm going to work on getting the walls painted this weekend. And I'm hoping our countertops will be in this coming week. So maybe they can get them put in, maybe next weekend or something like that. I'm hoping. Now I'm putting glue there. Now it's serving as a couple purposes. It's keeping my knots tied. It's holding down those that greenery right there, and it's going to take this little tag looking thing, or whatever you want to call it, right there, and I'm just attaching it right there. And I'm also burning my fingers, so be careful when you do that. Because this is so cute. So now we want to attach this little lemon here. Just kind of want to make sure I've kind of got everything like I want it right there. Now I'm just going to put kind of a big blob of glue here in the center of the bow, and we're going to stick this guy on here, and then we're just going to kind of hold it for a second and make sure everything gets good and dry. So again, make sure you join Take 5. This is a YouTube takeover with Take 5 with all of our wonderful collaborators. We go live every Wednesdays and Fridays. We go live on YouTube. We all do a YouTube hop, a YouTube takeover twice a month. Once a month, we have a big event. Something new that we've started once a month on a Tuesday. You'll have to check in Take 5 at our schedule. On a Tuesday, we do a dupes, where we find something and make it, cheaper. Sometimes cheaper, sometimes it's not cheaper, but we want to make it ourselves, something that we see in the store. And then on Thursdays, a Thursday once a month, we're going to be doing a Flip It Thursday, where we, upcycle something along those lines. So Take 5 is a free group, and it's fun. We have all kinds of things going on. Our collaborators, it is a paid membership group. It's really a mentoring group. So if you do have a small business and want to talk to us about that, send me a message. But it's a mentoring group where we help you figure out some of the crazy things to grow your business, things to help you figure out to help you grow and establish a good business. Things like how to do Canva, how to do StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard right now to go live, going live over on YouTube, Pinterest, all that kind of fun stuff. We do have a free workshop coming up in June. It's a 2-day workshop. It's actually a 3-day workshop. We have 2 pre-recorded videos. And then on the 3rd day, we're going to have a Q&A to answer all of your questions. So watch over in Take 5 for all the information on that kind of stuff. And a lot of fun stuff going on with Take 5. All right. So here's what we have with this fun little lemon project. Lemon and daisies. Is this not beautiful or what? It was a kit that I was sent in my VIP group for Take 5 VIP, and it was sent by Mary from the Painted Peach. So I absolutely love this little guy. He's really cute. Now we have time that we could do something else. So let me grab, you guys, real fast. I think I'm going to do something with this little lemon right here. This little lemon napkin. I think I want to. We'll just put this lemon on something. I'm looking because I thought I had a little palette sitting right there. But if you'll hold just a second, let me reach up here and grab I just stopped over a bunch of beads. Maybe I don't have any palettes left. I have some little, let's just pull out some little wood pieces and let's see what we can come up with here real quick. I have this cute little crate that might be kind of cute. No, I don't know if you would be able to tell that it was a lemon. You know what? This would be cute. Look here. Look here. We'll put these little lemons on the side of that. And then I can hang this on a little hanger. And then this could sit beside it. We could even attach. No, that wouldn't look right. So let's get this little guy right here. Now, again, I want to do my edges where I'm going to put that white so that it really stands out. I think we might just go ahead and paint this whole thing, at least these ends, white. We might paint the whole thing yellow. Right now, I'm just going to do the ends of this little crate right here. But this would be really cute to put some greenery in and maybe some fake lemons and something like that would be kind of cute. Now see, I painted that white so that the napkin would really stick out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to paint the slats on here. I'm just going to do the top of the slat, and I think we might put some of the lemon part on this part too. We'll see what we decide when we get this done. I don't want to paint the whole thing white. Have you guys ever tried to paint one of these little crates? It's a little bit crazy because you've got all the little slots, the slats, and the little spaces, and it's not impossible, but it takes a minute. So I'm just hitting the tops of it right there, just like that. So, just like that. Now, we'll dry this real quick. I don't know why I keep throwing my hair dryer or my craft dryer onto the floor. Some little blobs right there. Just going to try that a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so let's start with a couple of these lemons. Now I'm going to get my watering pen again, and I'm just going to kind of, I'll separate it once I get it off there. I'm just kind of going around that edge like that. Now I need two of them, one for each side of that. There. I'm going to grab me a piece of tape. Okay, I like to use tape to separate my napkins. That's the easiest way for me to do it. I know everybody has their own opinions about that. This just works for me, and so that's usually, you know, you do you. What works for you, and you do what you want to do when it comes to things like that. Okay, So now let's just kind of put this down here in this corner like that, and then we'll clean the actually, no, we won't. Let's do this. I'm gonna take, let's just water closer to the lemon so that I just have the lemon on there. Okay. So now I'm just gonna kind of tear that. And I did it kind of crazy, so it'll look kind of cool, I think. Okay. So then we stick. I'm just trying to see. Stick that on there like that. Okay. That little lemon there. Get my Mod Podge out again. You know what? I am looking at the clock and not looking at the timer. And I need to be looking at the timer. Now I'm going to tell you guys a little thing. Like, I just put that Mod Podge down. I really didn't need to put the Mod Podge down below. I can put the Mod Podge on top if I wanted to, because it's a napkin and it's going to soak right through there. You just got to be careful and not rip your napkin. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to again take my, well, I don't know what I did with it. I'll just grab another one. Take me one of these little brushes and I'm going to just push that down in there. And like I said, I'm just going to tear that extra off the top up there. The wrinkles don't bother me in the least bit. All right. So now we're going to just do the exact same thing with this one. I'm going to go around these edges here like that. So I was, as far as this YouTube takeover, I was sandwiched in between the two Jeannies, and Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette was before me, and Jeannie Clifton from Clifton's Crafty Casa is after me. So make sure you go to their pages and check it out. Mary is going to finish this up at the end of the day from the Painted Peach at 7. And then before me was Jeannie, and then before her was Janice. Now Janice is new to going live on YouTube, so please go over and subscribe to her channel. I'm sure she will absolutely love you for it. Okay, so now let's grab our little guy here. And I'm just going to clean that top part off right there. So now we have this little crate that has these little lemons on the side. Now, we could take this material and put on here. We could take some pieces of the napkin. Let's just do a little variety here. Okay, I am going to cut, actually I'm just going to take it apart here. Okay, just going to pull that guy off there. Oops. My scissors are laying right here. Why don't you just use your scissors, Christy, instead of tearing it? That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Right here. Okay. Still have that cute little one little lemon that I could use for something. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking of just kind of putting that on there. Why the heck not, right? Let's just grab us some Mod Podge. And I'm just going to go right along here. I'm not going to try to cut it. We're just going to put it on and then we'll sand it off, okay? So I'm just going to kind of stick that on there like that, very gently. Okay, I think you'll be able to tell that it's still a napkin, or I mean that it's a lemon. Now, what did I do? I'm going to set this over here, you guys, before I burn myself. What did I do with my, there it is. It's yellow also. And I'm just going to sand that off. And that's going to make me a kind of a straight edge right there to do the other piece. Okay. So now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put a piece right up here. Okay. Now again, wrinkles do not bother me. So if this is wrinkly on here, it's okay. I don't mind. Okay, I thought this is just something fun to add. Now, one thing I'll tell you, like my napkin is ripped a little bit, and it's okay if it's ripped a little bit because you're gluing it down, you're Mod Podging it down, and those pieces, you just Mod Podge them together right there. Don't fret on that. My watch thinks it's my watch thinks I'm talking to it. I was like, what is it doing? Okay. So, and that kind of looks like it's lemony, doesn't it? That you can tell that it was a lemon on there. I think this is going to be kind of cute. I'll have to go get me some little fake lemons to put in there, or I might cut some out on my laser and I could stick them on in this little basket type of thing. So, just like that. Let's make sure that's down in there real good. Again, if you're just hopping on, this is pre-recorded, so I'm not ignoring people and not talking. If you will leave me a comment and let me know that you are here so I can say hello to you, or if you have any questions about any of our groups or anything that we have going on with Take 5, please, please, please send me a message, comment here, you know, get a hold of Jeannie, get a hold of Mary, whomever, and so we can answer your question for you. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to push that down. I think this is kind of cute. This was just kind of a spur of the moment type of thing to do here, but I think it's kind of cute. Now I'm trying to decide still if we should put the material. So I pulled that little edge up right there. Just a cute little crate right here. Just sit. Now, should we cut this and put a piece of this in the center? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it white. I'm just going to grab, I'm just going to fill that in right there, just to make it a little bit whiter. Right there, like that. I think that's cute. I think that is adorable. Now let's dry this real quick. And again, I get my hair dryer on the floor. We'll dingy it up with some ink a little bit. And then we can look at what we got going on. I think that's cute. Now, what I like to do with my projects is I like to spray it with clear coat, especially if it's something that's going to sit like this that would get touched by people. I will spray it with a clear coat, and then a lot of times then I will brush a clear coat over it, but I always spray it first because I don't want to reactivate my inks on any of my printables, but I also, excuse me, don't want to mess up the napkin. So it's easier to spray it and then put the you know, paint it on there so it's nice and thick. So that's what I like to do. Now I'm just going to kind of go around the edges. I'm not going to touch the white part. I'm going to go around the edges. Okay. Now I said I'm not going to touch the white part, What I mean by that is I'm not going to go like try to go down in the center there. I'm just going to go around the outside edges of this little crate here, because I still want the white, because our little beads over there, if I'm sitting these together, are white. Okay, I'm just going to hit the edges of this also right here, just like that. Okay, so now we have this sweet little crate right here. This crate came from the Dollar Tree, so $1.25 right there. Let me get a drink real quick. Now, something else fun that we could do with this is we could actually take this little lemon napkin and we could use it down inside of here, okay, and put something in. I don't have anything to put in there. I was kind of looking a second ago to see if I had something that I could drop down in there, but I don't have really anything that I could stick in there, but we'll find something. Okay, but let's see, we have about 3 minutes, so I'm going to show you guys what we made. Now, this is a kit from last month. Mary from the Painted Peach supplied it to us. This is a piece of rice paper that we put on this little galvanized guy. We made the fun little bow right there. This is what we did in our VIP group. If you want information on our VIP group, please let me know. I was behind, so I wanted to get that done. And we used our little stamps to do the little tag that says lemons on there. I think that turned out really, really cute. Then we took a napkin that we had in our little kit that she sent to us, and we made a little crate right here that just has some little lemon pieces on there. It's super cute. I'm kind of thinking along the lines of, well, let me show you guys real quick this thing that I have. I am thinking about making some smaller ones and throwing them on the website, but I have this fun little stand here that you can put things on. But my idea when I was talking about how I could sit it is, see, I could sit this, you know, and then have this little crate sitting here, you know, with something in it or something like that. I think that would be cute. But I was thinking about making these all different sizes for stuff like this. You know, so you wouldn't necessarily have to like hang it on a wall or your door or something like that. But this would also be adorable in the middle of a wreath. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to jump off here. Like I said, this was pre-recorded. Please leave your comments with me and let me know if you have any questions or you want to know anything about Take 5 or the 5-star VIP group. Appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. Bye-bye.